Hello! So today I want to tell you about Jewels for the Emperor Penguin, which Left Justified Studios was nice enough to send me to try out. This is a game that was on Kickstarter and is now currently available for purchase as the Kickstarter has fulfilled, and it is a lot of fun. I taught it to my 10-year-old nephew. We had a great time at 2 players. I taught it to then my parents and he played with us. We had a great time at 4 players. The 10-year-old picked it up much more quickly than my dad, but that's kind of par for the course. It's a fun game. It's a little bit more than a family game. There's enough decision making in it that I think you can have fun with this, even if you're beyond kind of the family level of games. And it's just so cute. So in this game, you will have your base of your board that you're making, and everyone's going to get 5 penguins in their color. There's no green penguins, so I take pink. And as you can see, your penguins are numbered 1 through 5, and that is important because the higher numbered penguins can bump your lower numbered penguins, which will matter, and I will show you why. It is a variable board setup. So you start with your A tiles and then your B all the way through E. The ones with the crowns are recommended for your first few games that you're playing, or if you're playing with younger kiddos. And then there are more advanced tiles you can mix in so that you have a lot of variety going on with different abilities and such. So you normally would have these face down as you create your board. Here's my B row, and then we have C. Everything just kind of slots together. And then you have D and E. And generally, as you move up the board, the abilities get a little bit better, or the gems that you can get and the trades that you can make are going to be greater, which is why you want to try and set yourself up for big bumping movements. So what you are doing is you are collecting these gems that come in 4 colors, and their rarity varies so that you can craft items for the Emperor Penguin. So this, for example, takes 1 diamond and 1 ruby and will get you 5 points at the end of the game. Some are worth 4, and then there are a few in the deck that are even worth 10. This will take 1 of each gem type in order to get your 10 points, which is a lot, and whoever has the highest points at the end of the game is going to win. The end game is triggered, however, when one person gets their 5th card. So you have to weigh out, do I want to try and work towards these really high valued cards and hope that that works out for me, or do I want to go for the low valued cards that are easier, potentially bringing about the end game more quickly? So there's decisions to be made there. You will have 3 dice, which will match your penguins. So I will have these 3, and then you will have a little stand to put them on that shows you where 3 dice are. You will also have a secret symbol on the back. If you collect cards with this symbol, you get 2 additional bonus points. So if this were my card, I would roll my dice, not on the board, obviously, but I now have a 2, 3, and a 5. If you get a snowflake, that is a wild, which means you can move any one of your penguins. So on my turn, I could move my 2, and your penguins never move straight up because that would be dangerous. So you move to one of the sides. I do wish there was a little bit of an iconography showing you that, but that's okay. So I would move here, and then that I would re-roll at the end of my turn. And there are 2 benefits on every tile. There's the benefit on the left that only the person who just ended their final movement there will get, and then any other penguins, including you, that are on that can partake of the benefit on the right. So then on a next turn, let's say I use my 3 dice, my 3, if I come onto here, now bumps my 2. So my 2 can go either direction, never straight up. And now I would do what this tile tells me. So this is how you're collecting gems, how you're trading gems, doing things like that. The other option is penguins don't just have to go up, they can go back down. So if I use my 5, I may go here, I bump here, and then maybe I decide instead of continuing to go up with my 2, I want to slide straight down, and there is a line for that. So I would collect those 3 gems, and then I can perform 2 of the trades that are down here, which is how you can upgrade gems. If you're like, oh, I really just need 1 blue, this will allow you to do that. And the game also comes with 5 player aids that on one side shows you the swaps you can do on your Valley Market and what all of the symbols on the card mean. So I love when there's a player aid for every player. The game ends, like I said, when one player collects 5 cards, everyone else finishes out the round, and then you count up points, and whoever has the most points wins. I really like this because I love games that create combos and chain moves, and there's a lot to think about and do. I also love that if you happen to be on a tile where another player ends their movement, you can get that lesser ability that's open to everyone. So that's always great too, because it keeps you more engaged when it's not your turn. When you win, you get the trophy, which is also fun. So I think this is a really great game. Again, taught it to my 10-year-old nephew, picked it up, no problem, was comboing his moves, was super into it. But there's enough here that you don't get bored easily. So I really enjoyed this game. I would love to know what you think. Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.